will kick it away first. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Miami 7-0.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Baylor Bears offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
The Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
This time on target.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass, it's Flanagan. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes that Miami. Back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He's got it, first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. He's loose. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Flanagan. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Direct snap. Got room to work. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Right back to him on the ground.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the...
Touchdown Bears! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking to throw, it's Flanagan. Got his man down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. A legend born today in Murfreesboro. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Flanagan. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already...
Makes the grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get concerned.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes the grab over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The lone back's got it. There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Working that left side now. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab. It's McKay. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco.
The Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Miami, 42. Baylor, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The hand to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st down from the 43. Here we go. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Using the quick game. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
14.
Out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he... up for the first down. But he put the hits... inside his head. The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Flips it out in the flat. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Pulls it in at the 25. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. trying to keep the drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pack.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Canes! Fitted in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Puts it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. Got a man. Oh, what a move. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to throw, it's Flanagan. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw, it's Flanagan. Got the back over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's McKay. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fires to the tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Pulls it in. It's Pierre. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Farrell. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bears will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Bears the pressure. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the Hurricane. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pierre. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that.